What's up, guys? MainManSWE here, hoping you're all doing awesome as always. And oh my god, what's that? You can't see my sexy face. You're looking at my crotch instead. Well, this is my arcade stick. Finally, my stick reveal. I can show you in all of its glory. The reason I'm doing this is because it kind of helps you if you can see what I'm doing. I mean, I don't have the best light setup here. I usually don't put lights on my crotch, unfortunately, but I hope you can see some of it. We also have command history here, although I find it to be a bit distracting and all over the place here in Tekken 8, but hopefully you can follow somewhat. What we're doing today is we're gonna look at the 3-1 cancel that Kazuya got in Tekken 8. It sort of opens up all of his combos. I'm sure, well, some of you don't know, but down forward 1 got nerfed going into Tekken 8. And with back to 1 removed from Tekken 7, this is Kazuya's key bound move. We really have to make that work somehow. And it's really clunky, the hitbox is really shitty. So what they gave us to compensate, actually, I understood this after a while, is 3-1. If you do 3-1 before it with this cancel, it will connect from super far away. And it's really consistent. And it opens up like really crazy combos. And again, like, you don't have to stress this, because the reason I'm making this guide is because this cancel is actually quite difficult. I think it's the most technical... It's not the most technical Kazuya combo of all time, but in terms of staple, it's trickier than what we did in Tekken 7. Because you are doing mid-air before the character hits the ground. You're doing a legit like wave dash cancel. That's not super easy. I can do it really well on player 2, but it took me a long time to get this down on player 1. I use 2 different techniques. One for player 1, one for player 2. I'm gonna get into it. But also, don't stress. If this is too difficult, you can always do stuff like this. Like really basic combos, you just can't drop. This is for those of you who are like me, like sweaty nerds, love Kazuya and want to reach the highest possible potential. And then you just, I see no other way than learning the 3-1 cancel into forward 4, or just forward 4 tech, or just maximum wall travel. In fact, this makes the down forward 1 bounce so consistent, you can actually, from sidestep right, you can do something insane, like triple jab. This works. That's like infinite wall travel, mind you. So, it's a really powerful tech. Well, you know, combo technique. But, okay, so let's just get into it. How do we do this? This is basically a wave dash cancel. It's gonna be the same as doing a crouch dash into a down forward 1. A crouch dash cancel down forward 1. This is just a classic legacy technique. So, you know how you do a crouch dash? So, forward, and then you can do core circle forward if you want. Or just down forward slide. To cancel this, tap forward. Right? And then, without letting go on forward to do this cancel, don't let go of forward, don't get back to neutral, slide into down forward and press 1. So again, crouch dash, tap forward, he's walking forward, and then don't go back to neutral, don't let go, slide it into down forward. And again, this is pretty tricky on stick. I find it easier to do on pad. So whatever controller you're using, you'll be able to do this just fine. So again, hop. I hope you get it. Crouch dash, tap forward, or hold forward, and then slide into down forward. Don't let go. Don't let go. That's the most important. If you do this correctly, you should get something like this. Practice slowly first. No need to jerk it quickly. Don't do it too fast. No enjoyment in that. Well, here we go. Don't you love Kazuya in black, by the way? God, he's so beautiful. Okay, so now we got that out of the way. And now we do it from 3-1. So here we don't input the first crouch dash. We hold down forward. So 3-1, hold down forward. And he will automatically go to his crouch dash. And then it's the same. Forward, hold, in, and then slide into down forward 1. So again, 3-1, hold down forward. And then tap forward. Hold, don't let go. Don't let go, son! And then slide into down forward and press 1. So, like so. You can do what I've done and set practice settings to action after a hit or block. Block all. And then, oh, that's it. So what this does is that you can jab check him, and then if you do 3-1, he will block automatically, and he will block this. So if a dummy now blocks your entire sequence, it means you did it pretty quickly. But if a down forward one, if a down forward one hits, you see, it connected. That means you were real slow. I was slow, you see? I was slow. I was pretty fast. But obviously, to need this to connect, to work in a combo, it's got to be pretty seamless. But this is still a good exercise to do. You'll see if you're super slow, because then, you know, Lars is not blocking. He takes damage. So a good little exercise to do. So again, 3-1, hold down forward, tap forward, and then down forward. That's it. And then, of course, you need to try and do it in combos, and you can just try like this. From a Wind God Fist or Electric. No need to do a cool combo. Just try down forward 1 and do your cancel. If you get this, if you get the hang of it, it should be like breathing, like 100%, pretty much. And the staple I like to do is blop, blop, like that. If a wall is closer, I'll just do one jab. If you wanna save your bound for the wall, which is really good to do sometimes, you can apply the same cancel and just end like this instead. Down forward 1-4. Put them on the wall, and now you use your bound, right? So again, really powerful, very flexible mechanic here. And now let's talk about what I do on player 1, because now I find it really awkward to now do a crouch dash and then tap forward. So here, I actually double tap. So I do 3-1, hold down forward, and you might want to do this on player 2. If a previous technique didn't work for you, try this on player 2 as well. 3-1, down forward, I hold down forward, and now I actually do a full forward dash. Double tap. Double tap. But on the second tap, boom, I hold, and now same principle. Slide into down forward. Do not let go. This you can never change. That doesn't change depending on technique. It's just that now, instead of tapping forward to just cancel the crouch dash, I'm doing a full forward dash. So double tap, hold, slide into down forward, and press 1. So that's it. And now just see what this looks like. I'm going to use this technique now. I actually dropped it. That's bad. I was too slow. Too slow. That actually was correct, but I think I was too far to the left. There we go. Boom. Forward 4 tech. Holy shit, I'm at the wall. That doesn't happen often on this stage. Let's try it again. So again, this is double tap. This is the forward dash technique. Double tapping forward. Got it. Maybe you can even see when I double tap. I can't watch the camera and combo at the same time. Double tap. But you see? Makes it really consistent. And you really want this consistent. Best combo route. And, you know, if you drop it, your opponent can tech roll and really fuck you up when you whiff at down forward 1, down forward 2. Not in a good position. Yeah, but you see, I've got it consistent on both sides. But again, you don't have to do this. But, you know, combos like this will only take you so far. It will, like, the difference in wall travel between this and using the cancel is just, it's astronomical. Wait. It's like, not only is this so many hits, that throws them so far, but after this bound, down forward 1, down forward 2 is such an effective bound that you have time to run in, hug them, and actually push them when they're on the ground with your hitbox. You can push them a little bit with a forward dash, and then you do your down forward 1, down forward 2 again. Pay attention to this when I'm doing it now, during my combo. Push. and then away. You saw that? Very generous bound time in Tekken 8. So again, push them. It adds just a little bit of distance. And it's only possible due to the fast recovery of down forward 1, down forward 2. If we try something similar, for example, with this one, it's quite a bit more awkward. So good. And again, should you get a launch from sidestep right, you can get the beefiest combo. That one. But again, it's not super consistent, so yeah, I don't know how often you're gonna want to go for that. But so that's it. That's it. Oh, I can't speak. I'm so old. Alzheimer's. So again, free one, hold down forward, tap forward, hold down forward. That's it. Again, you can practice with the dummy like this. And second technique was double tap forward. But I prefer technique 1 on player 2, and on player 1 I use the double tap, so technique 2. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you out, and I hope you have a great day. Take care.